What's up, you guys? This is Jay Ransom. We back with another reaction for Bartender, Glass of God. Uh, I kind of lagged on this reaction, so I kind of forgot what happened. I think the bartender chick came back asking for more advice, and she didn't like the advice given. Well, she didn't like how harsh she gave it to her, and he took her to another bar where he used to train at, and he was taught by this girl with a technique, cause I think her problem was she was struggling with a drink, and her boss said she won't get something down about it. I forgot what the words were, but yeah, she was taught an interesting trick, and then we got another character. I forget the character's name, and I don't even remember the main character's name. So excuse me, Sasakata, something like that. But yeah, let's get into episode. I have no idea what episode this is. So let's get it. Let me see. I'm sorry. Episode 5. It is episode 5. Let's get into it.
It's 7 a.m. and it's already this hot? Jeez.
Feels like a normal July to me.
You want to go and find some place with air conditioning? I wouldn't mind a cool breeze right now.
Well, good morning to my favorite duo.
Oh, there's a new character.
I'm super grateful you invited us to go with you today.
I'm grateful that one of us is a morning person.
I've been counting the seconds until this moment. Every bartender's got to make a pilgrimage to the Yamazaki distillery at least once.
I'm surprised you got us a reservation. I've heard tourists usually have it booked out for months.
I may have called in a favor or two for this one.
I've already made arrangements with my contacts at the distillery. It's a rich part of Japanese history, and you can learn from their production process. For curious bartenders who want to expand their knowledge, this is a must-see.
We ready? Is it just the 4 of us, or is someone else going?
Oh yeah, there's gonna be one more. Hey, speak of the devil.
Oh my gosh, he's so freaking hot. Wait, I just can't even.
You can't even what?
Hey, Chen! Over here!
I love this song. I wish I could keep it in.
My name's Kyoko, and I work over at Bartending.
Kyoko, I gotta remember her name.
I'm Kelvin Chen from Bar K.
Oh, that's cool. You work under Kuzuhara then. I'm Yuri Ginjo.
Yuri, I was
Oh,
thinking
where
Yuki.
you from? Have you been in Japan for a while now?
Not long.
You could have fooled me. Your Japanese is surprisingly good.
My mother is Japanese.
Ah, okay. Is this your first trip to the distillery then?
It is.
Hey, me too. You must be stoked to visit the holy ground of Japanese whiskey.
Kinda. Kuzuhara said it would be good for me.
So this is more of a work trip, I see.
You ever been to Kyoto?
I've been once before.
Were you on vacation? Your friend antisocial or something?
I'm not sure.
I feel like this is gonna be a long trip.
You been a little thirsty. I said I'm gonna remember her name, but I forgot it already.
You're right. They've been making whiskey since 1923?
Yep, about 100 years now.
The Yamazaki distillery is known for being the oldest
Yuri's a black-haired
distillery
girl.
of malt whiskey in Japan.
So cool.
Now then,
What's her name,
the
Mariko or
founders
something?
chose this spot for the distillery.
Well, if I had to guess, close to the station?
Cheap property?
For the rivers. The Uji, Kizu, and Katsuda rivers converge not far from here. Since there's so much moisture in the area is often covered in fog. The mild temperatures and humid climate are supposed to be ideal conditions for aging whiskey.
You know a lot about this place.
Yeah, for real. Good job doing your homework.
It's no big deal, really. Wouldn't want to make Bar K look bad.
Oh, great. What does that mean for me?
Not much other than dragging Barminami through the mud.
I don't hear you spouting facts. Come on now. I'm here to learn something new.
Welcome in. This is where your distillery tour begins.
The main ingredient in malt whiskey is barley. They mash it with water to extract the wort, and then add yeast to ferment it. The unrefined liquid is distilled and then becomes this, new pot whiskey.
How is this considered whiskey when it's so clear?
It won't get its signature golden color until it's been aged.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
What's crazy is they make it, then seal it up, then wait 5 to 10 years before anyone can taste it. And when drinkers finally get their hands on it, it has to be perfect. There's no room for error. So the distiller has to put their heart and soul into crafting each batch.
Look at this cask. They made this one way back in 1924.
That thing's like 100 years old.
Wonder what it tastes like after that long.
Yeah,
I'm
imagine.
sure its contents evaporated by now.
Well, yeah.
Imagine the hard work, 5 to 10 years, and this shit nasty.
Oh, that cask is as old as me.
Really? I wonder if there's one from the year I was born.
Wait for me. I want to look too.
Now that we've tried them all, this concludes our pure whiskey tasting. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. With our normal tour groups, we usually ask our guests to make their own highballs to wrap things up. But today is different. I'd love to use this opportunity to learn how to make some delicious cocktails from a group of seasoned veterans.
You heard her. Hey, Chen, would you like to do the honors?
If you insist.
I seen you work in the intro. I know he got skills.
One highball.
Why did you make her a highball? Really, man? She said they always make those. She wants to learn new stuff. You can do better than that.
Wow, thanks for demonstrating.
See her face? You made it weird, dude.
It's fine. That was very helpful, actually.
All right. You guys down to go sample another style?
What? We can do that? Wait, what about this highball? We can't let a fresh drink go to waste.
Wow. It tastes just like barley shochu.
How does this stuff turn into whiskey?
I can't imagine that at all. It's crazy.
It's hard to believe.
The aging process must be really important.
Hey, man. You want some?
No, I don't think so. This isn't something I'd serve to Barquet guests anyway.
I'm guessing that's why you didn't try the pure whiskey either?
You might get in trouble if Kuzuhara asks you what you thought about all this.
Your thoughts?
It's quite harsh.
Sure, you may never serve this to your guests, but there's no harm in trying it for yourself.
Maybe not. But it still feels rather meaningless to me.
It feels meaningless. Ah, I see. You don't say. You're competing in the cocktail award?
When you guys left that night, Kyoko came back to the bar.
I take it he has a
She
strong
said, "I'm gonna
stance on
compete too."
alcohol.
I think she just wanted to be heard.
Like some
So here we are,
people.
getting ready to hit a bunch of bars to try and study as many techniques as we can, right?
Oh, wow. Now that's dedication. Whatever happened to Chen?
He said he had something to do and wanted to go off on his own.
Okay, so what's up with that guy anyway? He's always so standoffish and seems real stubborn. Just because his mentor is Mr. Perfect doesn't mean he has to phone it in and become Mr. Robot. What a waste of good looks.
I can't help but wonder if that's his attitude around guests at the bar as well.
If that's how he treats customers, they're all gonna leave.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I invited him to go with us. I thought it would be beneficial for him to spend time with other bartenders. Hopefully he learned something. Maybe it gave him some perspective at the very least.
I don't need customers to be like, bartenders to be all super friendly with me. Like, it's the
yeah,
super
sorry about
talkative ones I got.
I'm afraid they left.
Some people just smile and nod.
Ever since.
I'm fine with
Somebody
that.
else bought the property and kept everything the way it was. Are we really doing this?
Chitose.
You sure you're feeling okay?
We were out pretty late yesterday.
You mind if I ask what time you got back to the hotel last night?
No, not at all. First, we went to K6, then Calvador, Guion Samboa, Kiamachi Samboa, El Tesoro, then Talisker, Finlandia, and Rocking Chair.
God damn, that's how my friends had me in New York.
What time it was.
Bar to bar
How
to
about
bar.
you? You sleep okay last night?
You ready? I want to show you something.
It looks like a water pump. Is that it?
Yes, sir. It's a source of famous spring water mentioned in the Manyoshu. They say Senno Rikyu liked the taste of it so much, he decided to open up a tea room. Even the distillery chose to use this water for a reason. As they say, water is the lifeblood of whiskey. It all begins with one drop. A drop that slowly trickles down to the ground. Millions of drops form a creek, which irrigates the trees. After decades or centuries, that small creek becomes a river, a cradle which nurtures abundant life. Every glass of whiskey is a coalescence of memories, like history, distilled. And even if our guests know nothing about that history, isn't it better if we know the meaning contained within each glass? So we can serve something that transcends flavor alone?
Sorry that took so long. My grandpa asked if I could grab some of this water for him before we left.
Well, since we're already here. For you. Go on, take it. Minase Shrine's good luck charms are supposed to improve the owner's skills.
A good luck charm? Speaking of, what's this? Is this one as well?
It does have amulet written on it.
What's that?
Let's see. Give me a sec. This is Hoshoyama. It's one of the decorative floats used in the Gion Festival.
What does it say?
According to this, you can only buy these amulets at the festival after it gets dark.
So they're not actually sold anywhere else.
And get this, apparently the Hoshoyama float's all about true love.
I never knew.
A girl had feelings for you, man.
It was 12 years ago.
This is the time of year when they start putting together the floats for the Gion Matsuri. Did your family come to Japan to see the festival?
Listen. You and I didn't come here to sightsee. Be professional and keep your excitement to yourself. You're my heir and it reflects on me.
Okay, I see how you turned out the way you did now. Makes
Hello,
sense.
Sir. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
You two must be exhausted from the trip. Please, allow me to show you to your room right away.
I'm so sorry I'm late, Mom. Hello, and thank you both for choosing to stay with us. Or would you say welcome?
The Japanese way is fine.
Oh, good. That's a relief.
Please excuse her. Right this way.
You can leave your footwear there if you'd like.
It's all right.
We're heading out as soon as we drop off our luggage. Don't drag your feet.
Yes, sir.
While you're here, we're happy to prepare your meals.
Well done. You've got a clever girl there. She noticed my son's left-handed.
It was easy to pick up on when I watched him put his shoes away.
This is my daughter, Chitose. She'll eventually carry on the family business.
Funny you should say that. I own a hotel in Singapore. I'm considering leaving it to my son one day.
Oh? This son here?
Yes, his name is Kelvin.
Well, he looks like he's up to the task.
Pushy parents, man. There's wanting what's best for your son, and then there's going overboard. Okay, she got dance moves.
Stop saying that! Have you ever stopped to think that this might not be what I want? Chitose!
Oh, the parallels.
It pisses me off so much! I want to decide what to do with my life, you know?
Miss Chitose?
Just call me Chitose.
Okay. Is your dream to become a famous dancer, Chitose?
What? No way, how'd you know that?
I saw you out practicing in the park.
What? Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Well, it is my dream, but just a dream is all.
What's that like? It must be nice to have something to aim for.
It won't happen. I wish. But I'm an only child, unfortunately. If I don't follow in my mom's footsteps, it'll devastate her.
So I'm guessing that means you're just gonna do what you're told?
Well, what about you, huh? You follow your dad's orders every day.
Yeah, but I don't want to be following his orders for the rest of my life. My parents laid out a path for me, but I'll choose my own.
You want to start choosing tonight? Okay, if your stick says winner, then starting tomorrow, you have to boycott the orders your father gives you, no questions asked.
Okay. And if yours says winner, you have to boycott all your mom's chores at the inn.
It's a deal then. And if we're lucky and we both get a winner, then we have to go to the festival, the Gion Matsuri.
Fine by me.
Right. Wow, we're both winners.
No way, look at that. You're kidding me.
That's so cool. Okay. Are we really doing this?
Oh yeah, let's go.
All right. I can't wait.
Yeah.
That was a good scene.
The next day, I didn't have the courage to follow through. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't defy my father.
Yep, I figured,
For
because
years, I wondered what happened that day.
that was the most emotion we got out of you
Was she at the festival
in that moment.
or was she like me?
What if she didn't want to tell you whether she'd gone or not because she didn't want you to feel bad about it? Maybe that's what this is. She put her feelings into the amulet instead.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like this song is going to get copyrighted.
Her mother's inn was vacant. It went out of business. I have no way to apologize to her. I broke the promise we made that night. It must have hurt her feelings. I don't think I'll ever forgive myself. What is this?
A 12-year Yamazaki and my secret, a splash of water. Please have a sip.
Usually this is this an ending song? I don't remember. But usually the music in this show, it'd be like the artist is cool with you using the music.
It's true. What you're tasting is the passage of.
But if this is an outro song, I don't know, it might get clapped.
That harsh liquid produced in the whiskey pot. Given enough time, it can mature into something entirely different.
I'm Experiencing the flavor of time.
You are like that whiskey, Chen. Most people let go. They forget their old regrets, especially after 12 years have passed. But then, there are those who hold on to their painful memories, allowing those feelings to mature over time. They're the ones who truly grow.
That was beautiful, man. To Sakura.
Chitose, I'm sorry.
Thank you for allowing us to use your bar on such short notice, sir.
It's no problem. Please send my kind regards to Chairman Kuroshima.
Of course. Now, we just need to go find Kyoko and Yuri.
Oh yeah, I wonder where those two ended up anyway.
Oh, this thing's so good!
Tastes great, looks great. You'll get no complaints from me.
They aren't picking up.
Thank you. Really, I mean it. After going on this trip and having this experience with you guys, I think I get what we really do now.
I bet you're glad you tried it, right? The new pot, that is.
Yes. It's Chen. I'm headed to the bar now.
Ooh, this one's good too.
It tastes great, it looks great. No complaints from me.
May I ask, you planning on staying in town tonight?
Nah, we're going back home on the Shinkansen. Wait, what time is it?
There aren't any more trains today.
Okay, that was another episode. I'm starting to feel like he's not going to join the company. Now again, the show could take its time because it's only episode 5. But yeah, I don't know where we're going with this one. It's just this is a different slice of life from what I used to. It's just like, oh, let me invite this character who randomly, like, I seen him in the intro, but I'm like, it's the first time we seen him. I'm like, all right, here we come. And he invited Yuri, I forget the girl's name, Mariko, I think, and I don't remember the blonde hair girl's name. I'm like, I thought you was annoyed with them, but he helped Chin open up a little bit. I want to know how close they are, because is that your friend or just somebody you trained with? But because at first I was like, there's nothing wrong with, I don't need a bartender like being super friendly with me. You don't have to be rude, but I don't care if he's like a robot with responses. But there was more to it. He's like that for like everyday life because how he was raised, and he feels regret for breaking a promise to this girl he met at an inn. So I like Chin though. He's cool. I think her name is Mariko. She was being thirsty over Chin. And it was crazy getting a new side of her because she's always down on herself, and then it's just like, oh, there's a little flirty side to her. Definitely an alcoholic. Her and Yuri. Yuri just saying the same thing over and over when she was drinking. Tastes good, it looks good. She's happy with it. And they end up missing the train home. Alcoholic type thing. It's crazy because I drank the night before crazy, but I still went home on time. You just gotta know your limits. I drank the night before it was time for me to go back home to Cali from New York. Let me know your thoughts. What you think of this episode? Let me know. Thoughts below. Oh, we learned about whiskey. I forgot about that. We learned about how whiskey gets its color. That was cool. But yeah, I'll catch you guys probably pretty soon because it's already time for the next episode to drop. I'm just late on getting this one out. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace.